This is Ed Hitchens with energeticcity.ca, and this is the Community Roundup brought to you by Brad's Furniture and Appliances. We are joined here today at Treaty 8 offices with Kyle Sam, Community Liaison for the Dudes Club. Nice to see you, Kyle. Thank you for the time. What kind of energy or traffic have you seen so far in this knowledge exchange?
So far, it's been about community and needing more support in the community. Because men's health is so important, it is often pushed to the back burner.
But you mentioned that when I spoke with you earlier. What do you mean by it's been pulled back to the back burner? Could you describe that a little bit?
It's just a mentality that, a lot of us have probably learned growing up that men have to be strong and that men can't show emotions. And so it's really tough for men to open up now.
Okay, so I understand that the idea to come here to Fort St. John was the result of a road trip. Coming up here to present the idea of the Dudes Club, probably having a chapter in this area. Could you describe that a little bit for me?
Yeah, so we do a thing, what we call knowledge exchanges or train the trainers and just show our model of how men's groups work that we've worked with. So we work with around 42 communities out of the 56 in FNH North. So yeah, it's quite busy, and we thought of Fort St. John as another hub because there's many nations that are surrounding here. So we thought that was an important piece, and look forward to having and hopefully helping more men's groups happening here in the North.
And one of the things I noticed about your organization is that you always say you aren't worried about making a profile for yourself, in terms of getting the idea out. You don't care if they use the Dudes Club or they don't use the Dudes Club. So could you tell me how important that initiative is it to your initiative to just get your profile out there in the communities and talk?
Yeah, so it's not really about expansion for us. It's more about, having those healthy men. So if we come here and they want to name their club a Dudes Club, that's totally fine. But if they want to talk about it and have their own name, like let's say from a host nation that's surrounding here, that's totally fine too, as long as, there's that mutual respect.
Okay. So does it, so your organization does not take any like franchising fees or like anything, any licensing fees? I think, would it be affiliated if a Fort St. John Club were to take another name?
It would be an affiliation for sure. And, we would still help support if they needed help. And, we have many years of experience on helping with men's groups. So we have a good idea and understanding of what works and what doesn't. But yeah.
Okay. So what kinds of things you spoke? Well, you touched on it earlier, but what kind of things have you spoke about during this knowledge exchange?
About how important it is for men to start seeing doctors, because we find more and more men are dying at younger ages from things like prostate cancer, which is, a very survivable cancer. If it's caught right away, you can live a very long life. So that physical aspect, also all other aspects of our health with mental health, emotional health, and spiritual health, those are all important, and try to maintain a balance the best way we can.
And you guys are going to be here from 9 to 6 o'clock tonight?
Yeah, I think it might end a little bit earlier, but we're supposed to be here till 6, but I think we'll probably end around 4 today.
Okay, all right. So what kind of activities are you going to have for men that do show up here?
So we're going to share our experience on how we succeeded with men's health, and we will have like a little poker game, and
Oh, you guys are going to be playing poker?
Yeah, we're going to do some poker and have some prizes for the men here, and just a camaraderie of something to do for men, and I think is important.
Okay, so how many men are you anticipating coming through to this presentation?
We expected about 20. I think we had this morning about 15. Some of them had to go a little early, but that's okay. That does happen. For us, it doesn't really bother us because it only starts with one man to take that initiative, and that's what I believe in.
Okay, so somebody who doesn't know about the Dudes Club, tell us what it is.
So Dudes Club is a brotherhood for men's health, is what we call it. And we have it on the back of our t-shirts and our swag. And just men helping men, go through stuff because life happens.
Yeah, it's important to have those kind of connections with community and to address those kind of mental health issues that might be afflicting somebody who is kind of not only ashamed but maybe embarrassed to be talking about it. So I think what you guys do is extremely important. I really do appreciate you spending the time to talk to me today. Once again, this has been Ed Hitchens for the Community Roundup for energeticcity.ca. And the Community Roundup is brought to you by Brad's Furniture and Appliances.